You have to be willing to do anything to anyone to win. You have to be willing to exploit your enemies and instill fear. Roy Cohn.
The Roy Cohn from all the papers and everything?
That's right, the Roy Cohn from all the papers, that's right.
Yeah, you're brutal.
I'm brutal,
Yeah.
that's right.
He's the guy who put the Rosenbergs in the chair. The Rosenbergs in the fucking chair.
Guilty as charged. But whatever I do it for America.
Right now, the government and the NAACP are suing us. They're saying our apartments are segregated.
This is America. You can rent to whoever the hell you goddamn want.
But our lawyer wants us to pay a huge fine to settle, and we can't. It's going to bankrupt us and ruin the company.
You tell the feds to fuck themselves. File a lawsuit. Always file a lawsuit. Fight them in court. Make them prove you're discriminating.
Wow, I guess might have to get us a new lawyer.
I've been indicted 3 times. I won 36-0. Government 0. Roy Cohn 36. I'm a winner.
How do you win?
You want to know how to win? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There's rules. Roy Cohn's 3 rules of winning. The first rule is the simplest. Attack, attack, attack.
Civil rights, cats.
I hope the pots you're stuffing's got real money, because after I get you fired, you're sure gonna need it.
Excuse me?
Unless you drop your baseless litigation, I am countersuing the Justice Department for
$100 million, and you are gonna rue the day that you ever filed this.
Who is this?
It's Roy Cohn calling on behalf of my client, Donald J. Trump. Always let it ring twice. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Mr. Cohn, this is J. Stanley Potter, head of civil rights of the United
States Department of Justice.
Wow, I'm sure your mother's very proud.
How dare you threaten one of my attorneys? I should have you disbarred for speaking to her that way.
Stan, Bubba, why don't you calm down? That never happened.
Barbara Katz has worked for me for 20 years. You threatened her, and now she...
Sounds like maybe she's hormonal or something like that.
What did you say?
Rule 2. Admit nothing. Deny everything. Objection. The Civil Rights Division did not file a lawsuit. Frankly, it compiled a 48-page press release, as far as I can tell. Now, the government has failed to spell out one single fact concerning alleged discriminatory practices against blacks by the Trumps. I motion to have this case dismissed on summary judgment.
Overruled. Counselor, continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Agent Green, what led you to believe that you were denied a lease at Trump Properties based on your race?
Well, not only did the newspaper advertise...
That's Walter, DOJ. He runs the show.
I saw 3 Caucasian couples approved before.
Objection, speculation.
Mr. Cohn.
How can you say for sure they were Caucasian?
Please allow Agent Green to answer the question.
I've seen Puerto Ricans whiter than my tush after a long winter.
Your Honor.
Marvin, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you.
How do you feel about your chances?
The government's case is phony as a $3 bill. Let's just say we're in a very strong position.
Mr. Trump, do you think you can beat the U.S. government?
We're very good about this.
One more question, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, one more question.
Rule 3. This is the most important rule of all. Okay? No matter what happens,
You have to drive
no
this
matter
fast?
what they say about you, no matter how beaten you are, you claim victory and never admit defeat. Never admit defeat, Donald. You want to win, that's how you win. Walter, my good friend, what a nice surprise.
It's nice to see you too, right?
Your bulldog cat's just being tough on us.
Barbara is one of our best.
You know, this case isn't fair. You and I both know that.
Well, you know what, Roy? Justice is complicated.
Justice is complicated?
Yeah.
You know what could get complicated, Walter? Is a married man committing certain indiscretions with the Cabana boys in Cancun. The last I checked, homosexuals were barred from federal civil service.
What do you want, Roy?
Why don't you do the right thing and make this case go away?
You know I can't do that.
Imagine your wife reading in the Post that her husband is a fairy? Is that what you want? I love this country. I think of America as my most important client. Some of you are my clients, and I hate to break it to you, but America is more important. We are the last line of defense between a free world and a totalitarian hellscape. God bless America! Here's the thing, Donald. You played sports, right? So they probably taught you play the ball, not the man. But you see, in reality, it's the total opposite. You play the man, not the ball. Okay, to get what you want, forget the ball. You get the man. This is a nation of men, not laws.
And you don't care?
It's an advantage to not care what people think of you. Fuck what people think of you. There is no right and wrong. There is no morality. There is no truth with a capital T. It's a construct. It's a fiction. It's man-made. None of it matters except winning. That's it. I can record everything and, keep a record in case I need it. You run these cables to any room in the house and you can listen in. I got Onassis, I got Cardinal Cook. Oh, I got everybody. Park your butt here. The chairman came to see me one day with a little problem. Michael, can I have a word?
Where'd you put the money? I put it in the fund that I thought we'd take a look at. Now they're starting to go through the books.
How much?
$50K. I don't want this thing coming back to haunt me.
Pure decency.
I've heard that before. You have to be willing to do anything to anyone to win.
This has been one of the toughest votes we've had. There's a lot of strong feelings on both sides.
You have to be willing to exploit your enemies and instill fear.
Our responsibility is to do what's best for New York. The truth is, the city needs investment. Therefore, we grant approval for Mr. Trump's tax evasion.
We're not working for the people.
This is a final decision.
This is corruption.
I will ask you to maintain order in this house.
Well, that's illegal.
Oh, it's illegal? Donald, wake up. When I tried the Rosenbergs, I wanted so badly to see those pinko kikes fry for what they did. Now, Judge Kaufman had no trouble sending Julius to the chair, but Ethel was a mother with young kids. They wanted her to live, as if that's some sort of special immunity for betraying your country. So during the trial, I'd slip out at lunch to a phone booth and call Kaufman. Technically ex parte conversations, they're not allowed, but when democracy is at stake, you're damn right I'm willing to violate a few technicalities. I don't care if she's a mother with young kids. She betrayed our country, and she has to die. You have to set an example and put this woman to death. She's a traitor. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
America's the biggest client.
That's right. You have to be willing to do anything for America to safeguard democracy.